Holy hell, the internet in this area is just absolute ass, guys. We're trying to get another D-Live stream up for this afternoon since the morning one crashed. And the upload speed, it's getting better, but it's still crashing every now and then. And I'm afraid if I start another stream and it crashes out, we're just going to cause more chaos to everything that's already happening. I already saw the Donald win. Thank God, I love you guys. But so it was like, Solti's been kicked out of D-Live. No, brother, it's my internet. It's my upload speed. The upload speed that's probably going to take me 3 hours to upload this video right here. But I figured if I can't stream, let me just get this out there. On top of everything that's going on, there's a reason why people are thinking whenever a stream goes down that someone's being canceled, because we're in a war. Chaos is all over the place. You're seeing entire platforms being destroyed by the big tech monopolies as they go scorched earth, man. These people are panicked. These people do not want discussion. They do not want debate. I just saw on Facebook they were telling everybody, no more stop the steal. Anything. Don't mention it on our platform anymore. You are now not allowed to question any elections in this country moving forward. That's going to work out real well. That's going to work out incredibly well. Thank you, lefties. Thanks, Obama. Who would ever take advantage of that, my friends? You got 4 tech billionaires now putting this country in a situation where you're not allowed to question anything. Yeah, that won't be fucking abused. And if you had any questions about what the inauguration was going to look like for Joseph Pisspants Biden, should it go down on the 20th, well, here you go. We were talking about this forever now. We're pointing out there's no way there's going to be an inauguration for this dude. If they're able to get this going, no one's going to show up to this. And so I thought that maybe what they were going to do was use the January 6th Stop the Steal parade, or whatever the hell we're calling that thing, as a way to say, oh, you guys spread COVID all over the place, so now Washington, D.C. is locked down. Well, no, Washington, D.C. is now locked down. They have put it under a state of emergency. They're saying that Donald Trump has initiated the state of emergency, and I'm sitting there going, has anybody seen this dude? Has anybody... I need some proof of life at this point. We've seen some very wonky video, but has anybody actually seen the Orange Man in person? Because... What's going on here? Well, take a look at this. This was posted on the WhiteHouse.gov briefings. It says, President Donald J. Trump approves District of Columbia emergency declaration. This was issued on January 11th. Today, President Donald J. Trump declared that an emergency exists in the District of Columbia and ordered federal assistance to supplement the district's response efforts due to emergency conditions resulting from the 59th presidential inauguration from January 11th to January 24th, 2021. The President's action authorizes the Department of Homeland Security, Federal Emergency Management Agency, also known as FEMA, to coordinate all disaster relief efforts which have the purpose of alleviating the hardship and suffering caused by the emergency on the local population and to provide appropriate assistance for the required emergency measures authorized under Title V of the Stafford Act to save lives and to protect property of the public health and safety and to lessen or avert the threat of catastrophe in the District of Columbia. Specifically, FEMA is authorized to identify, mobilize, and provide at its discretion equipment and resources necessary to alleviate the impacts of the emergency. Emergency protective measures limited to direct federal assistance will be provided at 100% federal funding. So what we have at this point is an emergency has now been declared in Washington, D.C. So add that to the big wall. Remember, these people don't like walls, but now they like walls. A wall has been erected all the way around Congress. They've got between 7,000 to 15,000 troops on the ground in Washington, D.C. The mayor of D.C. and some of these other lefties are saying, don't come here anymore. Nobody come here anymore. Do not come down here. The entire place is a militarized zone. Wow, interesting. Interesting that the dude who got 80 plus million totally legitimate votes, the most popular president of all time, will be, if this goes through, inaugurated to the military. That's all that's going to be there. He's going to be standing there. All of the Washington, D.C. parks have now been closed. You are not allowed to go to Washington, D.C. The 4 people who like Joe Biden have been denied their inauguration, and military as far as the eye could see. Yeah, this feels real great. This feels like the unity and healing. This feels like this country is going in the right direction. Holy hell. Everybody can see what's going on. This is chaos. So, We'll be keeping an eye on this. We'll be giving you reports of what's breaking down, what's shaking out over the next few days. I gotta imagine it's all gonna go real smooth, everybody. I gotta imagine an inauguration to an empty Washington, D.C. mall surrounded by razor wire and the military. Oh yeah, I guess it's gonna be a real slow news week, my friends. Holy shit. We'll keep you guys up to date. And again, I'm so sorry that we couldn't get that second D-Live stream up and running. Thank you to everybody who sent in super chats. Thank you to everybody who watches this stuff, supports this channel. We can only get it up and running because of you guys, and we'll keep it running as we head into the future. I gotta imagine information has never been more important. All right, everybody, thank you, and make way, because the salt must flow.